Alright, let's see what we can tear out. Finished this thing last night. Start working on where we're going to put our heavy modular frame building now. Now we got this thing going. Go ahead and set a train and get it, at least one train started. Watch your head. That part ready. Still filling up. It's like, freak out, man. You're just scared. Okay. Yeah, that'll be all filled up here in a bit. Concrete right now. We have 0. Oops. Yeah. Heavy modular frames and aluminum out of the next deal. We got that. We're only running, cleaned up all my machines over here. I think I was running 3 of these. So even with a 480 line running, that's still plenty for that. Plenty of pipe. Let's take a tally. Pipe from here. Encased industrial beams from there. Concrete from just behind that. And those frames. All need to go somewhere. Be made into heavy modular frames. What kind of factory should that be? Something cool. Don't quite know yet. Definitely want to make it its own building. Let me think. Got all this room up here. Yeah, that's part of the design. Big and bold. There again, direct ripped off of Pinterest. Get the design and the key features and come build it in here. Heck yeah. I think we may need to do that too with this. Unless we find something else to do here. Let's see, it's kind of in between projects now. I've got need to get that laid down. Figure out a way or a place to, because we've got trains for all of it to be delivered, so it's just where do we want to put it? Definitely not putting anything in here. It's too tight. Think bigger picture. But it's going to be a pretty small building, though. But interesting. Been kind of wanting to put something in this little notch right here. Said it don't have to be real big. 3 manufacturers and just supporting logistics for those three machines, really. But I want to make it something unique, though. That's what this place is all about, being unique. I ain't sure. You could put a neat little building right in here. Have a train, all the trains parked in this little notch right here, maybe. We're gonna have 4 trains, 1 potential to pick up, so 5. We're gonna have a train station here. Stazione. Not real sure about where I have my main. It can turn and come this way, and that guy can dive off if it needs to. We'll see. Okay. Tile I missed. someplace cool. It's just kind of a chill little building. Kind of like the Ferrari dealership back here. It doesn't make much, makes some wire. I think that's what, 140 extra ingots from up top. I needed some extra wire. Well, that, but I had the extra ingots and I was like, oh, I need some extra wire, so iron wire it is. Already got a train full up over in here. Yeah, that's what we did. I'm just sitting here trying to remember what I had on my other world that conquered that that hill there, but what it was my old system, trains that is. Just thinking ahead. Used to come up in here, it was real ground hugger, it was down in here. Used to come up, go that way, and all kinds of stuff went this way. It was a neat little layout. Once we got up in here, then we went through this way into the cave. And we built this all up and through here. Had this all cool. Oh, we forgot about all that stuff. Art rocks in the cave. Yeah, we came up this way. And we had an intersection right here. There's a T and this way. It started a big bridge that went across here. I had a huge bridge that went across this. That is probably still one of the best ways to probably conquer that instead of I did have a spiral right here. Ended up chopping it off and just making it the roundabout for this area. We went that way, was the main. I'll say. And the roundabout went off down and that way. It was like a lane in the center that it merged together and all went into my area over there. But it's different this time. There's Lego. Get in my backpack. Haven't been up here much. Up on aisle 7. Blowy yuppie rocks with a health bar, huh? big health bar. Boss health bar. Alright. Get out of my lake. Jeez. Definitely have to remove those for later. We'll definitely be building stuff up here. Hate you. Stupid rocks. Wrecked it. Man, there's my job. Goodbye. What was even out here? I forget. An iron node. Wow. Unique. I think I got this already. Clean this mess up. And a bauxite. 2 iron nodes. Wow. Not a lot happening up there then. Trying to think where would be a good place. I hadn't even given it any forethought. I just been building toward it. Maybe down here. Start getting some stuff going down here. Got 2 free exits to the roundabout. Start a new West Bay area down here and put our sign back up there. What's up, elevator? We got enough thingies now. We need 50 more RC units. All the way at the bottom, wouldn't they? Yeah, we got them. Ooh. Let's see. Cleaned some stuff last night. Do that. Those. I think we pulled out the casings last night preemptively, didn't we? Thought I did. Unless I'm just not seeing them. Oh yeah. Just need 200 stacks. And 300 motor. $200. 50. Stuck in there. Or what can fit. We'll turn that in. We can start maybe make a little battery factory. We'll figure out what we got for drones. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, let's work on an aluminum plant and heavy modular frames. Lay it on, Asada.
Milestone reached. Drones provide automated low-capacity aerial transport between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function. Fixit had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse Fixit property right under their noses.
Nah, we wouldn't do that.
Especially since everything is recorded.
Alright. Maybe. Okay, let's take RC units and so the base stations. Oh, high-speed connectors too, yeah. Work on some electronics tonight. It's looking like. We're not desperate for drone ports right now. We mostly use trains. See, while we're standing around here, we can empty a bunch of stuff, actually. What else do we carry in here? Carrying all my nuts with me. Yeah. We'll see. So, heavy modular frames. Aluminium. Did we have bauxite that was right down here? No, that's sulfur I'm picking out, I think. We've got one up in there tucked. We got the one over here that we was messing around with for our temporary little setup we had. And it's got coal too. They show claim just because they have miners on them, but got easily, let's say easy, but we got access that we could, we're already bringing water to this location via train, that little guy. Look at some machines and see what it takes for, I can't remember what all I've got unlocked for aluminum. I set up a little temporary thing over there the other day, but just to get some sheets going so I can do Merkle 5 belts. But let's maybe see Because now that we do have Mark V, we can do a larger facility. More input. Yeah, because you need casings for the radio control units. So basically what I have on hand is one 600 pipe of water. This does have room to get if it got shoved this way with 2 more tiles, what it would take for another station. Or we could double stack stations here. He could just shoot off right here, and then he could re-merge back here. If we had to, got a little bit of a gap, we got it here. Our platform would have to be over here. I just wish the train stations were a little bit smaller. Could be running the modded train stations again, but they scare me sometimes. I hate thinking about coming into my world and stuff just be broken, not working at all. I would be sad. Doing, bud. Let's see. Really have much of a plan today, so see what we can do. Kind of a fun little Saturday. Could just make another tower right here like we had before, make a spaceship building again. It'd be nice tucked in there. This time it'd be an aluminum factory though. Boy, it'd have to be a lot bigger. Have refineries involved. Yeah, spaceship building. There's 3 iron nodes that normally live there, right? Yeah. Had a big spaceship looking thing here. It's kind of an awkward spot for these. What could we do with a .600 line of water? Quite a bit, actually. I mean, actually, would that be perfect? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Then we'd be getting back some water from the other machines though too. That'd actually be perfect. If I could run 3 of these, shoot, that's quite a bit. I think that's what I had as my other starter set too, was 3 refineries making this. That was feeding the rest of everything that I had, all the way up to fused modular frames. Yeah, because before the main bauxite node was up. Oh, look at that. We turned around just in time to see that thing landing. That's so cool. Docking in the towers. Nice. That's cool. Oh, and it pops the sound off as we're looking at it. So sick. Yeah, that bauxite node used to be up there. I think it's copper now. What is that? Yeah, that guy. So, 3 machines. That always turns her loud. That's not actually not too bad, but the downstream effect from that is quite a bit of stuff. Quite a few machines. Because then that's, gosh, what? I said it's been a while since I played with aluminum. Yeah, that's 240 per machine. What does one of these huge stat of its mind go to? 400. Or probably be like 450 or 500. Wow. Just stuff it full, man. One line. It says it'll do it. And then just throttle the water that we get back. Throttle this water initially, because we'll be getting back a ton of water from the other machine. I mean, I'd be happy with one machine like that. Alright, let's see. Can we make it 2 and even split a 300, 300? Can. What would that make the output be? I would do like this. 150%? Yeah. 150% overclock. Makes 360. See what that does to us downstream. 300, 300. That can be throttled on the input side. And then we've got that. $360 solution. See. I think we do have some of that. That'd be a perfect number for the machine. We'd have 2 of these. We had a little bit of petroleum coke, to be 120 that we need. I mean, hell, I've got enough oil around here. I could just make a coke factory if I wanted to. Let's just take. we've got the coal one in here. Wait a minute, do I have bauxite and coal over there where it normally is not? Normally this is coal over here around this cliff. We've got bauxite and oil. So do we go over here and get an aluminum plant going? Got oil, bauxite, copper. Got that all the way up there. Got this node down here, but it's not really just for personal use. Let's go see what it's making for. Because I think it's making some petroleum coke, I think. Or is it polyresin? I can't remember. Been too many days. Soil node here. It's just always been here doing its thing because I need to stop. Its byproduct was what? Yeah, it is making petroleum coke. So I've got this set for how much? 170 input. Oh, that's right, because half of this rubber isn't even running or connected to anything. That's right. Now I remember. You have a big opportunity right here. Yeah, this is just another stage of the upgrade that I haven't fulfilled yet to move out of the beginner's lair here. Moved out into the big wide world. Because we got that extractor. Actually, we've got 2 freaking oil nodes over here, as a matter of fact. I forgot about this one. Is this the opportunity? Got a phone call. Yeah. So is this the opportunity where this train could finally come through here? That'll of course move, but make the train come through here to the refinery that's up here or out there. I really want to get rid of that. We need to make a new turbo fuel power plant. Not really dreading it, but it's just another big project. Another big to do. I really want to tie that into something. Yeah, so we need to iron a few things out here and get them really going good. Mouse pad. We don't care. Where you are, be gone. Autosave. Yeah. Kind of ashamed to if I do untie this from doing its thing, be kind of a shame not to use this and that and that and that coal there and this oil and that oil too, and make a nice turbo fuel power plant out here, like a big one. Or not, I keep saying turbo fuel, I need rocket fuel. So if we can get the phone call. Good. Yeah. Let's get blender. Yeah, see, that's where we start needing heavy modular frames, but not a lot of them, really. Take a peek here. I forgot about these guys. Oh. Sulfuric acid. Water. Yeah. No refineries. And it's just sippy. Uses all of that, but it's just sippy here. And we got a ton of sippy sip over there. Bring in a little of this. Yeah. And just have a foundry, an aluminum foundry. Set up an aluminum refinery. Or no, this is a blender. I don't know, what am I talking about? I was thinking of a... You know what I'm talking about. A foundry, that thing, yeah. Which, I forget what do those hold for the aluminum category. Just ingots. So then they take silica and scrap. Which we're producing 300 over there right now. That's 4 foundries that I could run off of that one tower. That's exactly 360 scrap. So that would be like, what, one of those? Is it one of these? Huge up. Is that 360? Yeah. Alright. That's aluminum scrap. Not this. One of these made, yeah, here, 360. This makes 360, but takes that, aluminum solution and coal, makes a nice one of those. That goes right back into the first machine, making this. Well, we're already making silica, so we're using this one, feeding that 120 water back around. Yeah, into here. That's 240 out, 240 in, coal, scrap, water back out into this. I can run 3 of these. That would put out 3 of those. Be 3 of that. Got plenty of that. With the other. Right. Yeah, so with that, you don't have to make the aluminum solution at all. Just deal with a little bit of water. That's way better. That's way nicer. Forgot I had this. So, bauxite, coal, sulfuric acid. So, no, I guess that'd be in refinery, wouldn't it? Okay, so it looks like we only got one recipe. Unpackaged sulfuric acid. Yeah, then we can package it. Yeah, just sulfuric or sulfur and water. And we are setting on good amounts of sulfur right now. We've still got one here, here, and here. All pure, so random pure nodes, by the way, if I didn't mention that. All random and pure. That's why we got some of these wild nodes like this. The oil, it's here, here, sulfur everywhere, and it's all favored toward more sulfur, coal, and oil. Turbo fuel friendly. Rocket fuel friendly, any of that friendly. Let's see, we'll need nitrogen for rocket fuel. I don't even know if I found a nitrogen node yet. Let's take a peek. I've even got anything close to me. Maybe a, oh. Where does that pop up at? South of us? Oh, is that it right there? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that's the one that's normally the is that normally a nitrogen? No. That's normally a oil node? Yeah, that's normally an oil node, I think. Yeah. So now that's our nitrogen. Okay. Centralized nitrogen. And then That can either just be a job for a train. Well, more stuff's going to come out here eventually. So that's weird. That must just be out of my radar range. If I've got that one on DAR. Is it that one picking that up? Yep, sure is. Just out of range. Look at it. See, this little circle went right through there. Okay. Yep, we got some power set up over here. That's going to light up this whole area here. Which one is beaming off of that one? Probably Brutal. Brutal have a... No, we got rid of that dark tower, I thought. Yeah. Brutal Motors. Where's our other nearest star tower? Here? Oh, that one? Wow, just barely. Okay. So we've really got to move over into here with a radar tower to light more of that up. That's going to tell us everything that's down in here. I forget. I've flown through there several times, but I forget what all was in there. We still got plenty to do out here, though. Okay, so we've got nitrogen over there. Let's run up and look at the... hub real quick. Did we get... nitric acid, I don't need that. I've already got everything else. Yeah, that gave us packaged nitrogen. We just finished that. Oh, that just now made that scannable, huh? So, yeah, we can make all that stuff and get into those next. But our yeah, because this is just showing me right, that's the one that takes the nitric acid. Have that. Nothing in there. That's turbo heavy fuel. I think that's the one where or is it just... can't remember what. I think we're running this one. Yeah, I know we are, because it's the turbo, the heavy loaded dude. So that makes her... I know where it's at. It's in the mail. Always forget about that they hide that stuff in there. I forgot. There it is. Oh, and I need to go find the hard drive too, dang it. Do I have any? Might have put it in the box. Might have. There it is. I forgot about this. Oh, okay, that takes some packaged turbo fuel. We can go get a little sip off of the plant over there. That's what we need. Packaged turbo fuel times 100. We got some of these. Need 100. Okay. And here, tap onto a line for just a second. And we tap in here, not disturb anything. This one here seems like it's not really throttling off too much, so we'll just tap right there. Okay. This isn't permanent, so just tie into that for a second. And what do we need? Just a packager. Just hand feed them in there. So just this guy, this, a little sip and a canister, and some power. Okay. Done this a long time ago, but I'm just set on doing other stuff. Said Saturday shenanigans, never know what you get into. That thing still don't package very fast, does it? Head can't change the output. Like a turbo fuel multiplier. And go make some pretty tanks real quick. Get that off the ground, and we can start thinking about replacing that coal plant out there. It's been our crutch for a while. Get a rocket fuel plant going, and we'll be styling. And maybe just commit to make a big one to start with. Because I was glad I did with the other one. I think the other one I was making like, was it 367,000 megawatts, I think? Just from rocket fuel. It was a big power plant. Alright, we're good there. You, and you. Okay. Thank you, finish line, for the delicious sip of turbo fuel. Here, that's still, so I ought to make sure that it hurt nothing there. It's good to me. Pipes full, flowing. I think this thing just barely sips off of one little container, really. A little bit of fill, a little bit of drain there. I don't think either of them have really moved since, I mean, I put these containers here at the end, so I think we're good. Just steady producing into those, and then right out to that. Everybody still happy? Ouch. Bonk, 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 bonk. Everybody still happy? Okay, make some of those empty flood tankers. And what we need for those. See, I wonder if those just a constructor? Yeah. Simple as just ingots, which we don't have any of right now. Dang it. Got plenty of sheets, but I don't think I've got any extra. No, I tore that whole place down. It's just a box now. Son of a bitch. And we just need 10 of these. Thanks. Alright, so... yeah, I don't think I have saved any aluminum ingots. But I mean, I can literally go make some just real quick over here. All we gotta do is just make a couple. All these lines are still over here, and just hook them up at the end. So I need to get aluminum sorted and get new power plant going. Get all this stuff cleaned up again. So now we've still got the stuff sitting here for it, so... or did we? No, that's all sheets, isn't it? Sheets. Yeah, sheets and casings. Oh, look what I did there. I didn't even know if I did that. Oh. Quick and dirty like. Need. Little thing right here. One of those to start making this water power bauxite. That goes into this guy. Literally all we need to do is just make that. Need a little bit. So fill up. Yeah. Oh wait, let's see, that line there needed to, that's right, or it'll stop up. These. And this one needs a valve. Forgot about that. I think would we set that to 80 before? Hit the valve, not the pipe, god damn it. Let's set that to 80. That way this one can empty. Asking for 200, so we're giving it 80 and 120, 200. Should run all day like that unless unprovoked. Let's runs out of something like that. So just for the time being, let's look at this in case we need some more something. I could just be making into that. Yeah, that'll just run until it fills that box up, or we don't need it anymore. Alright, now we can go do our stuff. I'll just do it right here real quick. Okay. Faster, faster, faster. Make me a stack of them. Use a few here and put the rest in the dimensional dot code. Right. Oh, and we do have, okay, You have two. Okay, good. I didn't know if I did or not. Grab one, actually. Let's frickin' go. Lay it on us, Ada.
Rocket fuel unlocked. Pioneers will be able to use rocket fuel in the fuel generator and any vehicle that uses fuel, including the jetpack, with appropriate results. Warning: mixing rocket fuel into coffee does not enhance its energizing effect.
Hope not. But it'd be high on rocket fuel. Like, boy, ready for the morning? Okay. Rocket fuel engaged. So we just need these guys now. Okay. Cool beans. Bad thing is, I kind of need the power from that, but I want to put the thing that I want to make right there. What do I do? Probably gonna have to put the power plant somewhere else. Which that's fine, because our nitrogen is out there, so my rocket fuel power plant before was out here, so I don't know really what would be any different. Got all these logistics that can lead out there. This is a laid out perfect shot for out there. Misses the building, gets this perfect infrastructure out here. I mean, once we get tracks laid out here, it's on like Donkey Kong. We'll have this whole place built up out here by the time we get railroad tracks out here. There again, my other world. I had plans to build a giant rocket out here for the rocket fuel. Okay, bud. Go ahead and get your DNA in the profile here too. Yeah. Blue residue. Womp, womp, womp. So yeah, what all do we have out here? Normally this copper, limestone, copper. That's crazy. But thankfully this is nitrogen, because normally you'd have a nitrogen node up there on those cliffs, would be the only, that one, and then one out there on that northern shore. Because you normally wouldn't have this. This is normally oil. This is, I think, oil, 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 oil. Let's see. A giant nitrogen. Well, we won't want all of it because we're going to have some of it for fused modular frames. Well, maybe other pieces, but not this. This node would probably be all for rocket fuel, I would think. So how many nodes does this thing have? Let's toss a pressurizer on it. Let's look at it. Because this will be probably a circular structure built up out here and made into something. Yeah, this is or what am I doing? I've got a map right here. It's got 6 nodes on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Wow, there's another one popped up way out there. On the edge of the grasslands out there, yeah. That's that copper node there and there. Wow, look at all those nodes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 nitrogen. That's a huge, huge amount. This is a darn good amount to start with. Yeah, that's irrelevant right now. There it is, right there. Think, yeah, that should be. It's like right there, I think. It should be over the top of that, I believe. And just run straight out this way and or wherever it needs to go, really. Okay, so that's a good plan for that. Rocket fuel power plant. And then we can go crazy with building. Not that I'm not already going crazy with building. Just saying. But yeah, this main line here would eventually just go straight out that way to rocket fuel power plant. This mess back up. Okay. Heavy modular frame. Next. That oil node was a little further out. Well, I mean, we're not really building a big building though. We just probably the train will be bigger than the building. I'm thinking I may shut down for a bit and come back with some food and some thought of a building that I need for this next project. I'm going to do a save game right there. And continue later.